Hey everyone, my name is Carrie. I'm a personal trainer in Aurora, Illinois. I just wanted to give you guys 5 of my what I would consider food, fitness tips slash weight loss tips that I think are really important when it comes to just getting started in your fitness or weight loss journey. So the biggest thing that most people really don't focus enough on initially is drinking enough water. You could do anything from adding lemon, like fresh squeezed lemon. You could cut up slices of cucumber. Some people like to add in like watermelon. I'm even okay with some of those like sugar-free Mio energy type things. Sometimes you have to watch some of the ingredients that are in some of those sugar-free things, but if it's a matter of flavor for you, like you just need a little flavor to get the water intake, even if you just do a little, you don't have to do an excessive amount of adding something like that. The general rule is you want to try to drink half your weight in ounces, which may be very overwhelming for some people. A helpful tip is to maybe set an alarm on your phone like every hour or every 2 hours just to try to remind you to drink water. Some people put rubber bands like on a water bottle, and once they finish one, they'll move the rubber band down. So that's one of my number one things is just drinking enough water. 2 is focus on getting protein in every snack or meal. So generally, and there are different things when it comes to how much protein your body absorbs. I generally eat between 20 and 30 grams of protein, whether it's a meal or snack. So like for breakfast, if I drink my morning shake, it's 24 grams of protein. If I eat like a thing of yogurt, I'll add in 2 tablespoons of chia seeds, so that bumps it up to 18 grams. There is protein in pasta and like healthier breads, so you just have to kind of watch your carbs depending upon how your macros are for your meal plan. But just focusing on getting protein is gonna help you maintain being full longer. So if you have a busier job that doesn't allow you to, eat often, finding a higher protein snack or hard-boiled eggs, sometimes like a string cheese or like a lean turkey stick are healthy option ideas. My third thing would be, in general, don't freak out about carbohydrates. Generally, well, not generally, but there are 3 main body types. So you have like the very lean kind of supermodel type body, which is an ectomorph. You have a mesomorph, which is more what my body type is, so it's more of an athletic frame. And then you have an endomorph, where people generally carry a lot of their weight like in their stomach and their hips. So people who like this whole keto thing was like really big for some people. That will work great for more of an endomorph, which is where if you think, forget the names, I always think endomorph, which is lower, like think of the bottom, the butt, the end. So they do generally have a little bit more challenge with their carbohydrates, but if you guys would like me to do more on that, that's great. There's a lot of really great information on body types that are out there on YouTube. So if you are not sure what your body type is, you can actually try to go online and find a great video on Gauge Girl fitness or training. She's super awesome, does really good videos on explaining different body types and kind of what foods work good for you. My main thing is don't freak out about carbohydrates. If you were not sure what the good or the bad are, or honestly it's good to have a balance, just don't freak out. I mean, fruits, vegetables, grains, pastas, I mean, it's really a balance of life. My 4th thing would be don't forget your healthy fats. So like avocados are great to throw on chicken or like on a toast. Avocado's great for like a salad dressing. If you can kind of, I don't want to say thin it out, but mush it up and blend it in with your salad if you want to do that. Nuts, I love raw almonds or cashews. Those are really good. So you have to also be careful with your measuring. So you want to do about 1/4 a cup, or actually use a scale to measure that out, because as some of you know, fats are 9 calories per gram. And so for my body type, I'm eating about 70 to 80 grams times 9. That's a lot of calories in your day, but that's pretty normal. So as I said earlier in the video, I like to add chia seeds to my yogurt, and I also like to use hemp parts in my yogurt as well. They're both healthy fats. They have lots of great benefits. If you're not sure what they are, you can feel free to Google each of those. They taste awesome. Sometimes people will actually use chia seeds as a egg replacement for like more vegan type baking. You can also find healthy fat like in salmon. I personally don't like fish, but it's another great way to get some healthy fat, and that's good for just for brain function, overall brain function. And my last tip, my fifth thing, especially for females, if you are not sure how to start to design your calories or your macros, something like a MyFitnessPal would be really helpful for you, even if it doesn't hit your macros based off of your body type, just to give you an initial understanding of, okay, I need to be eating like 80 grams of protein, I need to be eating 150 grams of carbs, I need this much fat, X, Y, Z. And so a tracker like that is going to really help you identify where you may be like, wow, I ate way more sugar than I realized, or oh, I'm not getting any fiber in my day. And so it's a great baseline. My kind of bonus to that, especially ladies, don't cut yourself under starting at least at like an 1,800 calorie day. If you break that down and you start to understand how your macros are, if you're eating your protein, your carbs, and your fats, 1,800 calories is actually very filling in a healthy way. Plus, if you start too low, like say you start 1,200 calories, I don't care if you're looking to lose 100 pounds or 5 pounds, your body is eventually going to plateau. So if you're already really low at 1,200 calories and you have a great like weight loss initially, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh, I'm plateaued, what do I do? Well, trying to eat less than 1,200 calories is really hard, and it's not good for your body at all. So I would at least say start at 1,800 calories. If you guys are completely clueless, like what is a macro? How do I determine what that is? I would love, that stuff geeks me out. I think it's awesome because to me it's just a bunch of puzzle pieces and how you build and create your day. Another way I like to think of your macros or calories is kind of like a bank account. So if you think each day you have this much money deposited in your bank account, and each essentially dollar equals a calorie, at the end of the day, you don't want to go in debt, so you have to stay within your calories. And so for me personally, because I am always trying to gain lean muscle, my carbs are really high. Like I'm at like a 40 to 50% of my day is my carbs, usually 20 to 30 is my fat, and then usually around 30% of my day is my protein. So those are my top 5 initial weight loss, fitness, nutrition / food concepts. So if you guys would like to hear more or go further depth of any of these topics, I would love to help. You guys can always message me personally, and I'd love to help you guys. Have a wonderful day.